I can hear you but can't see you.
There we go.
Cool. Easy one. So you recently purchased the basic Black Book of Questions, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Nice stuff, man. How's that going for you so far?
It's been going good. I haven't gotten too far into it yet. I kind of just had a chance to start reading through it last night. Watched a couple of the videos so far, but yeah, it's been great.
Oh, amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Okay, gotcha. So you seems like you're in commercial security sales, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. So cameras, card access, gate operators, that type of thing.
Cool, cool. Yeah, we actually train quite a few of those guys that do those sort of sales.
Mhm.
So what do you need help with, man? What can I help you with today?
So basically, I was in the field for 12 years. We're a small company, and I transitioned into doing sales full time, but I've never been in sales. So I am kind of learning from the ground up. I've been doing it a little over a year, and just recently started doing a little bit of cold calling. Most of our business growth has been through word of mouth, so referrals. So,
Okay, well, I mean, cold calling is definitely a little bit different than word of mouth for sure.
sure. Well,
So, I mean, tell me, man, what do you need help with that cold calling? Like, what are you noticing? What do you feel like you need help with, or what do you feel like you could do better with?
so really, I'm just very because and I'm sure practice makes perfect, but I'm very kind of freeze up a lot on cold calls. Don't know what to start with. Um, really, just kind of struggle with even just the initial outreach with people.
Okay, so the initial outreach, like, what are you saying? What, like, yeah, like, what do you feel like you're saying or not saying, man? Like, tell me,
So
tell
what
me.
I'll do essentially is when I've got a prospect that I want to reach out to, I will I'll try calling them first. Don't get a whole lot of pickups, and then I'll send a follow up email, basically saying who I am, what we do, and ask to get back in touch, basically.
Mhm.
Um, and that's basically it. I'll follow up from there. But I did watch the video the other day on following up with leads that have ghosted you. I thought that was a good piece there. So
Right. Okay, cool, man. So, like, with everything that you're doing right now, man, like, what do you? Can we try to like role play that to see how I can try to help you in any way?
sure.
Okay, so literally, like, imagine you're doing a cold call. Imagine a pickup, though, right?
Hmm.
Because the ghosting, I mean, we can fix that in just a few minutes. But like, I mean,
Hmm.
like, if someone was to actually pick up, what is it you're saying? So go straight in for that one.
And I'll tell you right off the bat too. I don't have like a solid script that I've stuck to because I've just been trying to see what works
Sure.
first more than anything.
Yep.
But basically something to the effect of, "Hey, is this Paul?
Yes, William.
Hey, this is Jonah here with One Point. We're a commercial security integrator here in Birmingham, and just calling to see do you have any needs as far as access control, security, anything goes?"
Come on, John, brother. Come on. Come on. So what do you feel like you sound like straight away, straight off the bat?
Someone who doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, that's not specifically that. Like you obviously know what you're talking about because you know what you're selling, right?
Mhm. Sure.
But it's like you sound like every other salesperson, right?
Hmm.
So what do you think the biggest problem is with that though?
It makes people not want to listen to what else I've got to say.
Right. And they're just gonna shoot you
Yep.
down straight away, which is I presume is what
Sure.
typically happens, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So okay. So I presume you don't want to continuously do cold calling and just keeping getting shut down.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So okay, so when you're actually making calls, how many calls do you feel like you're making a week?
Not that many. I mean, I've really just started doing this, so I'm still trying to even figure out the best way to get contacts and that type of thing.
Doesn't matter. Just tell me how many calls you're doing right now per week.
50 at the most.
Okay, 50 calls per week. So that is about 200 a month.
Hmm.
Calls, so that's 200 a month. Okay, so out of those 200 calls a month, how many are you selling right now?
The cold calls has not gotten me anywhere so far, so zero.
Okay, so zero sales so far.
Mhm.
Okay, so with those zero sales so far, I mean, how much could you make off one sale?
I make 5% commission, so I mean, I would say the our average for a small job, 10 to 20 thousand dollars. So I mean, at that rate, I'd be 500 to $1,000 per call.
Okay, so anywhere from 500 to okay per call. Okay. So you've made 200 calls, let's say, so far. Is that fair for me to say, or have you done less than that?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So out of 200 calls, how many sales do you feel like you should have made if you had the right skill set?
Um, if I can, if I don't know, I don't know how to gauge that just because I'm so, if I can get in front of somebody, like if I can make a face-to-face meeting, I'm
Hmm.
good at closing a deal.
Okay.
Um, but again, because I'm kind of new to this, the sales, there wasn't a sales department before I started doing this, so I'm kind of starting from the ground up. So just
Right.
trying to get my numbers
Okay, so let me ask you this question in a better way. How much money do you feel like you could be making a month?
a month. I mean, if I doubled my sales from last year, sorry, I'm doing some math in my head here.
No worries.
Um, 8 to 10K.
So 8 to 10K. So you're making right now around 4K.
Mhm.
Okay. And like what would it look like for like you, man, you personally? Like what would it look like being able to get to that 8 to 10K a month?
Well, it'd make my life a lot easier. I mean, I'm base salary plus commission, so I mean, I'm not struggling to pay my bills or anything, but I mean, it'd be nice to have that extra money, you know. So,
Right, but like how would it make your life easier though?
for instance, I'm about to have my first. Me and my wife are about to have a baby, so she's
Congrats.
gonna. Thank you. She's gonna quit working, so I mean, it would make up for the loss of income there from her side, for instance.
Okay, I mean, so it's a big step coming forward for you. So again, congrats on that,
Mhm.
first of all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, amazing thing coming to life. But okay, so wife about to stop working soon, income going to be lost for a bit, right? Which is obviously understandable,
Mhm.
and even probably for quite a bit longer because you never know, if the mother has to stay at home, watch the kids, all this sort of stuff.
Mhm.
So it would make your life, I mean, any man can kind of understand it would make your life 10 times easier, right? So like how long have you been wanting to get to that 10K mark for, if you don't mind me asking?
Um, I would say seriously to the point where I was actually sitting down and putting numbers down on paper where I figured that out would really be within the last month or so. Just
Okay,
as I figured this out.
right.
So that's
Oh,
why
why do you
that's
feel like you just figured that out now though?
um just from the standpoint of I think knowing that the baby's coming has got me being more serious about like what I actually need, you
Yeah,
know, because when it's just the two of you, you can skate by on a lot less, you know. And now I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to have to actually make this work for real and be comfortable
right. So
while we're doing it? So,
the way I would say it, again, I'm Irish, right? So
mhm,
is that reality is hitting you now, right? You're about
sure.
to be a father, so
Mhm,
kid in a way is definitely a bigger priority,
mhm,
bigger not consequences, just all your
mhm,
actions have a lot more consequences now because it's not just affecting you, it's affecting your wife and your kid as well.
mhm.
So, look, with all due respect, like, have you ever gotten any sort of sales training in the past before? And I understand if you haven't.
I haven't. No,
Okay. So, can you see how, like, I mean, did you ever go to college to do anything in life?
I didn't know. So this is the company I work for is a family company. So I started out working for my family's company straight out of high school. I'm 31 now.
I never went
Um,
to college, so don't worry. Fair enough, man. So let
so
me
I
ask you
would
this: if you were to become a doctor, what would you need to do,
go to college and learn how to do it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now, if since you become a salesperson, do you truly think that a salesperson is truly just born, or do you feel like they need some sort of training?
I think you need training. Yeah.
Right? So like one of the main things, man, is that we do have some more advanced training options that could possibly help you. I don't know if they
Mhm.
could yet. Being honest and straight up with you, like the price
Yeah.
range for that training is anywhere from like the $4,000 mark all the
Mhm.
way to like the $10,000 to $20,000 mark, depending on what sort of training you possibly might need
Sure.
or even want, right?
Mhm.
Again, I'm not asking you to fully invest into those,
Mhm.
but the one thing is like, would you be opposed to investing into yourself in the first place and getting some of that training?
No, it's not something I could sign up for today, but yeah, I mean, I'm definitely
Oh, no.
open to
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
the
And,
programs.
and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be expecting you to sign up for it today, right? The one thing is though, is how much would you be able to invest into yourself though? Let's say if it was tomorrow to see if I could help you.
I would probably try to do it through the company, so I would just have to take it to my boss and see what I could get approved.
Okay, so okay, one thing you have to understand, man, is to get the sales up for the business, is it
Hmm.
their responsibility or is it yours?
That's mine. Yeah.
Right? Because it's your sales job, right?
Hmm.
It's your job, it's your job position, and
Sure.
they're paying you a base salary. Is that fair for me to say?
Hmm.
So what, if you don't want me asking you, why are you giving them like the commitment to train you when this skill, you could, I mean, just being honest with you, you could leave that company tomorrow and then take that
Hmm.
skill anywhere you want.
Sure.
So wouldn't it kind of fall on you realistically? A
Hmm.
little bit more.
Sure. Hmm.
That's the reason I say that's because I see typically I'll tell them, hey, yeah, no problem, go ahead and do that, and then
Hmm.
they'll tell me no, the person said no because X, Y, and Z,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
It's normal, right? I'm not gonna pay for someone's training when I know they can go ahead and use it whenever they want. So
Hmm.
at the end of the day, like, would you be willing to invest anything into yourself though? Because you're investing into yourself, not just a company, in yourself.
Hmm. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
But what would you be willing to invest?
I'd have to think about it. I mean, I, uh, I bought this. I bought the book myself, um, just to kind of
It's
see what this was all about.
it's
But
a $37 resource or
yeah,
$97 resource at the end of the, at the worst of it, man. So
yeah,
it's not that much, right?
yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
would you be at least opposed to investing at least 1,000, you know, into yourself?
No,
That wouldn't kill you, right?
no.
Okay. Because I mean, if you invested that much money into yourself, do you feel like you'd be able to obviously regain that back in quite a short amount of time with that?
Hmm. Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you tell me, I don't know, right?
Hmm.
So would you be opposed to going on a call and looking at those trading options and see if any of them would actually make sense for you in the first place?
I'd be open to it. I'd be open to looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Now, and I ask you one of the scariest questions I typically ask, right? Do you have a
Hmm.
good credit score?
Do what now?
Do you have a good credit score?
Medium. Yeah.
What's medium? Again, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Sixes. Yeah. Mid six.
Okay,
Yeah.
mid six. Okay, that's not too bad. We can definitely work with that, right?
Hmm.
And the reason I ask you that is because let's say, for example, if you don't want to invest a full thousand, you can
Hmm.
break it up into payments if you need to, something like that,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. So are you sure you're open to looking into the trainings?
Not today. Not today for
No,
sure.
no, I mean like tomorrow. But if I
Yeah.
book in the call, you're not gonna no show, right? Like you're not being one of those salespeople.
No, I'm not gonna no show. No.
Okay, cool, cool, man.
Yeah.
So let me see here. What time zone are you in?
Central.
You're in Central Time. 1 second here. United States. Sorry, 1 second.
No problem.
Central. What time
Hmm.
would you have available for Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday, sorry. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Just